Alright, welcome back. This is day 3 on installing this carburetor. If this would have been summer, it would have been done on the same day. I had to do a little modifications and cleaning to the engine to make it look respectful and decent and original. So now we have the cable, which we did a little modifications to as well. Had to grind off a little bit off the gas pedal where it holds the linkage, and I had to shave a little bit off the tip of the wire, the little ball that inserts onto the gas pedal. So we have enough clearance and space to put this new cable on to make it work. Everything always has to be modifications, so nothing is a plug and play situation, you know, but it's okay. So it's already done. So now what I want to do, well, I haven't tightened this yet, so right now it's closely aligned right there, as even as possible. Try to put a little washer there to hold everything in place. So it's not 1000% perfect, but it's neat and it's clean, so I could easily go back to it later and, you know, readjust and everything. People usually tend to weld these big washers onto the firewall and keep a permanent cable connection right here, which is a good idea. So we might be doing that in the future. A couple of tack welds. So, but right now we're gonna keep this a little loose, you know, the way it is. So we're gonna just tighten it more, so it's gonna seat flush into the firewall. I'm gonna tighten it from the back, and it should be okay. So now my thing is, my next step is where to cut this cable. I want it as short as possible so it looks neat like this. My father wants an extra length, and more like this. I don't like too much length because then it looks a little, you know, I don't know, a little disorganized. So we're gonna go in between that. I want it as short, which I understand is probably too risky. You know, you don't want to shorten the cable too much and then you need more, and then you end up with the wire sticking out over here or out here. So I'm gonna give him a little space, probably around there. Well, I need to use my 2 hands here, but let's see. Is this a good angle? All right, so right now, once this is tight, so I guess we want it like this. I guess this is more than enough, like that. I think I like the length of it. It's long enough. It has slack. It's not the cable itself, so you don't want it too long now, because this is going to be for this car only. It's not going to be taken off. So, and I don't want to put it too short, like he said. He is right. Even though it kind of looks nice and neat, but you know what? I'm gonna give him a little bit of meat, something along the lines of right here, like this. Too bad it just doesn't stay down. Okay, maybe with a little heat, but I don't want to mess up the inside nylon, and then the cable can't go smoothly in and out. So better just leave it alone. So I'm gonna leave it right here like this, right around here. Right there. That's enough space, right? Enough length. Okay, more than enough. So I'm gonna tape it over here. Let me get this camera back. I'm going to tape this over here with electrical tape or painter's tape. I think electrical tape is good. And then I'm going to cut it with a little wire wheel from a Dremel. But before I do that, I gotta remove that cable out of here so I don't cut the cable. And yeah, once I got that done, I put the little finishing, the little finish over here, and connect the plastic, and then I'll cut the cable to length. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, going back to work. All right, so I can't catch a break with this New York weather. It doesn't matter how early or how late you are waking up, it's still gonna rain over here. When it rains, it pours. As you can see, it's raining. Yeah, you could. I'm not going in there. So yeah, when it rains, it pours. That's my luck. Why does it rain every time I make a video? Wonder why. And playing with electricity out here is not recommended. Okay. What I want to do here to keep everything in place, if I can fit this, make it look nice and neat. Okay. I'm gonna shrink this over here. Shrink this all the way up to here, right here, past the seat. Okay. Okay. Guess I have to quit. Not letting me concentrate right now. And I'm sliding and slipping and sliding. Alright, this is not gonna work. Need something bigger. Maybe this one. Hope the rain subsides. Cell phone's getting wet, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Not my favorite weather. I didn't cut this the wrong way. Nah. Neater. Better. That. Right, that's as neat as I can get. I could probably do more neater with tricks, but right now the weather's not helping. Alright, I'll show you later. I don't have time to do editing and videos here. Got a job to do. There you go. Neat. Neat and neat. Gotta put some of this stuff away. Everything's getting wet. Folks, I'm gonna have to quit because it's raining. I would really like to continue, but I can't. As you can see, I already shrink wrapped everything. It's nice and tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. I've got to tighten it to the firewall right there. I'm trying to do it as clean as professional as possible. This is the hardware left. Gotta just connect it to there. Make sure the cable is nice and have enough slack before I cut it. you know, that's to hold the cable back in place in here, and we should be done. But right now it's raining too much, so I'm quitting. Definitely quitting. All right, see you when I see you.